Hey best friends,
It's your girl Nish
and Shan.
and welcome back to our channel. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And comment down below any topics or any advice you want us to give you or you want us to talk about. Put it down below. We're interested. Okay, man.
Hey girl.
Hi.
So today we are trying something different.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do like a little
Mukbang.
mukbang.
Little
Is it
situation.
mukbang or mukbang?
I'm sure
Tomato,
it's probably
tomato.
mukbang somewhere, but we say mukbang. Has to be right.
So we're just trying something new. We're gonna start off with like a little mukbang, and today we have seafood. We have Dungeness crabs, corn on the cob, egg, potatoes, and mussels made by the kid.
Oh, what sauce we got zipping on?
BLOVES sauce. My attempt at BLOVES sauce.
Okay. Hey, be lovelies. Okay, we're gonna be married.
So
Okay. So, we digging in?
yeah.
Get that slurping. Yes, it smells good as shit.
And we put it out.
Hot.
It's spicy.
Yeah.
I told you, so I'm gonna add more.
Woo. This shit good.
Put nothing wrong.
And it's spicy.
Is it real spicy?
I think it's because I slurped that shit. Like
Oh,
a
you trying to
fool.
mukbang. ASMR.
I ain't trying to. I'm sure nobody want to hear these fucking sounds. I'm all dying over here. Woo. Woo.
So, we gotta talk, guys.
I gotta stop dying for.
So, by the time this video comes out, it'll probably be Father's Day.
Mm-hmm. Well, Father's Day is past.
Or maybe we'll get it out by Sunday.
Oh, okay. I'm just doing one straight up, no edits. Sure.
So, we said that since it's Father's Day or close to, we are gonna talk about fathers. The good ones and the nasty ones, the deadbeat ones.
Mm-hmm. Which is only fitting. Because not all dads are shit.
Yeah, it's true. Some very
Some of them are pretty amazing.
good men.
Like my husband. He's pretty tight.
Yeah,
He's pretty
awesome.
dope. I love him and my son's bond. Growing up with a single mother, I didn't really get to experience that. Even though, okay, so I grew up with a single mom for the majority. But I did have a stepfather. My sister and brother father was in my life. And he was pretty awesome. But I think it's just a different bond with a dad and his son. Like it would be a different bond with a dad and his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So I can really say I appreciate my son's and my husband's bond. He didn't have no role model. He did. His grandfather is amazing, and that was his role model. And he treats our son like heaven and earth. It's super cute. Tanisha's trying to kill me. You know what? Damn it, that's what the drink's for.
Duh. But well, like I said, some super awesome men out here, and some super awesome fathers out here, and some men who step in, some not being fathers. And I say that that makes me think of Dede, my youngest brother. Dede is, how old is he?
28? 27. 28.
I'm 31. 27. And he's like the most awesome person ever. Like, he's not a father.
He is pretty
Never had children. Well, of course, he's not a father. But
I mean, you can be a father. You can not be a father and still have children.
Sure.
So.
but the fact that he has stepped up and he's just really stepped up to the plate as far as my children go, and just doing things with them. I mean, no one ever could replace the absence of a father. You know, children always long for their father. They always, you know, wonder and those type of things. But to have somebody who doesn't have children, who can do anything they want to do with their life, who could be anywhere they want to be, but take the time out to call and say, hey, how y'all doing? How was y'all day? Do y'all need anything? Just
Awesome.
I remember Jaden called him and he was like, hey, Uncle David, can you take me and my friends to the mall tomorrow? You know, they just want to go hang out at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, you know what, Jay, okay, I'm just going to, you know, get myself together and I'm just going to spend the night because I live kind of far. So he was like, okay, Jay, and I'm just going to come spend the night out there and I take you and your friends to the mall. He came, spent the night, woke up early, picked all his friends up, took them to the mall. He sat in the food court while they walked around. You know, they talked about little girls or he called Nisha sometimes and he just always let them know how beautiful they are and, you know, just stepped up. And for him to be so young and inexperienced as far as having children of his own.
He's awesome.
Yeah, so like step up and do that, you know what I'm saying? I really
shout you out.
Shout out Day. Yeah, like that means a whole lot to me. And someday as they get older, they appreciate it now. They love them. They always talk about them. They miss them and they'll appreciate it when they get older.
They're gonna look back.
They're gonna look back and be like, Dad, like my uncle really like loved us genuinely.
Above and beyond.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's so weird. Cause something so simple, it seems so rare. Cause it is rare. Well, being a father.
Yeah.
I tell my husband all the time, the sexiest thing on him is when he's a dad.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sexiest thing about him to me. To see how excited our son is to tell him everything, to just see him walk through the door, to tell him everything that happened in school today.
Mm-hmm.
It's those small things that you take for granted, honestly.
You do. For me, growing up,
Did you put your foot in the sauce this time? I don't know what it was the
It's
first
good.
time, but if this be love sauce,
it's good.
I see why this motherfucker all over the internet. This shit is bomb. Woo.
I didn't add as much of mine as I did yours, but
Bitch, I don't know what you did. I need to bottle this up. I'm like, this ass God. Go be good.
But growing up with my dad, as far as having role models, my dad was like the prime example of what a father should be. Not only to me, but anybody that know my dad, anybody we grew up with, my dad always been like a father to the whole community. And not only his children's life, but everybody's life. And my expectations are super high when it comes to a father or father figure towards my kids, because that's all I saw my whole life. My dad never complained. He never was upset about having to be a father. I literally saw my dad work, come home, provide. It's always been there for me. He always cared about what was in my mind. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to know how I was feeling, like what I was thinking, and if I was okay. It was more. Yeah, it was more to my father than just being a provider. He wanted to know what his children were thinking.
Good.
You're right. So I'm just like,
being rare.
Very rare, and I know that now. You know, it's like such a high expectation that some men feel when you try to hold them accountable to those standards. But that's just what I know of a father.
That's what you grew up knowing.
That's what I grew up knowing. And so to see men now who don't do that, it's just like, gosh, like
Not even half of that.
Not even half of that. To this day,
Still the same.
still the same. My dad, I could talk to my dad about anything, even though sometimes I don't. It's a little awkward, but
It's your dad.
if I needed to, I could.
I ain't gonna start crying on the internet.
I really feel like I'm running drop a tear low key, but I'm gonna keep it together. But man, I love my dad so much. Can't nobody ever say nothing bad about my dad or say. No, I don't like for nobody even speak on him because he's such a good, amazing person. And I just thank God so much that I was able to experience such a good man in my life.
Yeah,
and that's why, like, when I went through my situation, I couldn't really be like too bitter towards men. Because it's just like, I know that it's some good men out here.
Yeah.
It is.
Your big brother is
my
awesome
oldest
father.
brother. Awesome father. Take care of his kids, you know. But somehow he managed to balance it out. And the things he called me and talk about as far as his kids and their future, and if anything happens to him, he really has it all set up for his children. Like, he love his kids so much. And I just be like, Dad, like, y'all some amazing men. And we don't give the good men enough credit because there's so many piss poor men. We forget, you know, to acknowledge, so many amazing ones. So I think it's important that we uplift our good men and just let them know, like, you know, y'all really are appreciated.
I hope y'all never think or take from us that we just men bash. It's not that. I'm married to an amazing man. I'm always going to be team my husband, but because there are so many shitty ones, sometimes, you know, the bad outweighs the good a lot of times, which shouldn't be the case, but it is the case. This is the world we live in, unfortunately. Like anything, you'll remember a bad experience more often than you do a good one. Damn, that's like that. This shit bomb.
To eat real quick. It is good.
This shit good.
Now just like, save me some, Mom.
I don't know if I can come to last time you make this. I think that too. That tastes better than weird.
I think we don't feel weird like we eating. We don't look weird.
We gonna see him.
I really don't care like how I be looking on camera these days. So it'll be okay.
Until I can do something to change it. That's what I'm trying to make that my motto. Back to the picture today. So I was like, I feel like I ain't giving people full bodies. They probably think I'm bitch pregnant. And I was gonna put the picture up, and then I was like, nope.
It'll be all in your mind.
That's what
After you
Cedric
look at
said.
it a
He
couple
said,
times,
I
like-
looked at, he said, you look at, because you know your flaws you think you have. So he said, you're going to look directly at those. And I did. I was like, ugh. But looking at the pictures.
I see a cute picture, and I be like, oh yeah, this real cute. And then I look at it and I'm like,
Is it not camera?
Not so much.
Uh-huh. Let me put a full body up, and I was like, oh, delete, fuck it. They'll get one another day.
But on the real, it really saddens me that, speaking for myself, my children won't get to experience what I did at their age. You know what I'm saying? And it was such a critical time in my life, because I think back to when I was 12 and when I was 14 and the things that I was going through. It really made a difference that I had my dad around. You know, my mom was very important too, but my dad was super critical in my life. And it just really breaks my heart that my children won't be able to experience what I've experienced. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's more heartbreaking for your kid because their dad was there at one point.
Right.
I can't relate because my father was never there.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what it was like to miss my father when he wasn't there. But I can relate to you as hurting for a child. Because if something was happening to Cedric or we wouldn't work out, I would hurt so much for Caleb.
You do hurt, and sometimes people want to make it seem like, okay, your anger comes from a space of the hurt of the relationship being over, or the hurt because the person moves on or something like that. But that's probably flattering. It probably would make you feel better to think that. But you know, for me, speaking for myself, like, life goes on, you know what I'm saying? And of course I went through a very traumatic situation, and yeah, it hurt, and of course it hurts for the person that you think you're going to spend the rest of your life with,
Right.
to walk out your life. Yeah,
Right.
But when you are a mother who really loves your kids and you care more about their well-being than you do yourself, you put that to the side. You put that to the side, and you
don't think about nothing else.
think what's best for your children.
You think about their
Right. So for me to see them hurt, to see them longing for their dad, to see them missing their dad, to know that their dad was in their life their entire life and decided to up and walk away from their life, or they can't call their dad and say, hey dad, we need this, or hey dad, we need that, or, you know, to touch their father, or to say, okay, you know, Naja, she soon will probably be like your little boys, and some little boy gonna hurt her feelings, or Jaden, to deal with this little girl. I don't really know how a boy deal with a little girl. You know, I've never been a boy, so it would be nice to have your father there. Or some days, I'm pretty sure I get on their damn nerves. They want to reach out and say, I want to go, you know, chill with my father for the night. I want to hug my father. I want to kiss my father. I want to smell my father. You know what I'm saying? But to know that they just won't have that. That's so heartbreaking to me. So heartbreaking. And I think that oftentimes men, since we're speaking about men, because it's not only men, but this is a subject.
Right.
I don't think they often realize the effect that they really are having on their children. It's easy to blame the mom and say, well, you didn't let me do this, or I couldn't do this because you didn't. But sometimes you got to put yourself in the other person's shoes. You know what I mean? And to say, damn, why did she feel this way? After so many attempts, you feel like, all right, I'm tired now. You know, I'm tired of the heartbreak. I'm tired of having to pat my kids on the back and tell them I'm sorry, it's gonna be okay, or sparing them the truth and
You
being
really
like,
don't even know your damn self.
right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm dealing with 3 different children,
Personality.
3 different personalities, 3 different wants, 3 different needs, 3 different emotions. All 3 of them are completely different. So on top of that, I'm having to wake up every day, be a mom, go out here in the world and go to work. And sometimes I work a lot of overtime and still providing for them and still trying to make activities and plays and help with homework and have my own personal life. You know what I'm saying? I still got to be a mom and I still got to be, you know, a woman myself and take care of me. And to know that, you know, this person that I made 3 children with decides that, okay, for whatever reason, I'm not going to be there. It's no excuse. And to say, okay, well, I'm not working right now. It's been 2 years. To say I'm not working now. A man brought me my food, my Uber, on a bike.
Damn.
On a bike. He bought the food on a bike. So you mean to tell me you can't give nothing? You could buy a bike.
Damn.
And make some money. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's no excuse. It's no excuse to do nothing.
It's no excuse
you
for
already
real,
can't be there.
For a grown up. It's an excuse for
you already can't be there physically. So even if we did connect, right? And you want to know, hey, how the kids doing? How is it going in school? If I tell you that it ain't going good, what you gonna do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Damn.
If I tell you your kid's suffering from XYZ, what you gonna do? Nothing.
Nothing else.
If I tell you that things ain't going real well, they got a doctor's appointment and I still got to make it to work to do this overtime, what you gonna do? You can't come take them.
Right.
So what can you really do being away? Nothing. So not only are you away, you can't do nothing financially either. Emotionally, physically, mentally. Like, what can you really, truly do?
Continue to cause stress.
Continue to be disruptive and cause stress. It's just so unfortunate, man. And I really just pray that not just my situation, but anybody dealing with the situation or any man that's causing the situation, I just really pray that they step outside of their self and really realize that, damn.
Maybe our channel will come across their page.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they'll look.
Listen.
Pretty sure they looking. They gonna look.
I'm like, these bitches.
But just like really see what you're doing, man. These are lives that you're affecting. And it's just not right. It ain't right. It's bigger
Real
than
life,
me.
man. Ain't no motherfucking skit.
It's bigger than you. It's bigger than a girlfriend. It's bigger than a boyfriend. It's bigger than a relocation. It's bigger than all of that. These children, these lives that you created, that's suffering.
Damn. I mean, I know with age comes wisdom, but goddamn.
You know what, honestly?
You gotta grow up sometime.
I think some people never grow up.
I agree.
I think that some people live in their lives and they find a way to believe the story they tell themselves. And that's how they sleep at night. Because there's no way anybody could walk away from their family, walk away from their children, and provide nothing for them and go to sleep at night. You don't know what they ate. You don't know if they happy. You don't know if they sad. You don't know anything. You just solely relying on the other parent to make sure your kid is straight. You must really, really think I'm the most amazing person in the whole world to leave your kid's life solely on me and not even call to check and see what they need.
That speaks highly on you.
It does. I mean, I'm the shit.
I mean,
I'm the shit for sure. But it's just like, damn. I ain't make these by myself. But I don't know.
Shit good.
People been telling me Happy Father's Day.
I used to tell that to my mom, but now that I'm married,
now
I'm like,
I appreciate people see that, okay, she playing both roles, she grinding, you know, she knows she gotta do for her kids, and yeah, I'm an amazing mom, you know what I'm saying? I wake up every day and I take care of my children, I give them most of what they want and I give them all of what they need, and I take my time with them. But at the end of the day, I could never be a father. I could never be a father. I don't know how to be a father. You know what I mean? I know of how fathers are because I have one, but I don't know how to, like, be a father.
Right.
So my thing, this is what I say. I appreciate it, but don't tell me Happy Father's Day because I'm a mother. If you want to honor me or show me appreciation. If you know a man in your life who is a deadbeat or who does not take care of their children, regardless of any excuse they give, it's never one as to why, excuse me, a man don't take care of his children.
Outside of, I'm dead.
Right. Or handicapped or something's wrong. But other than that, come on now. You can take care of, I'm pretty sure that you're out here doing something that you can be sending to your kids or, you know, contributing to something. But if you want to give some justice to me, tell that man, your brother, cousin, uncle, friend, whatever, tell him that he's wrong. Encourage him to be a better man. Encourage him to be a better father and to be more stand up. That's how you can honor a mother who's playing both roles.
No, I'm not hearing it from the people you would think.
Or they like it, or it's a conversation piece.
But they don't care.
Or people,
they messy too.
Or the sad part is that it's people who go through the same exact thing, who got a deadbeat baby dad, but will sit and listen or encourage another man.
That's great. You walked a mile in the same person's shoes. How dare you?
Yeah. Sad. I just say, take care of your kids. Be in their life, not part-time, not just to check in and say, hi, how was your day at school? No, it's so much more to being a parent. It's so much more. Because you know what? That P.O. box ain't going to save you always. I can tell you that right now. Sometimes you get tired of being quiet. I think I've been the epitome of baby mother. I literally don't bother nobody. I don't disrupt nobody's household. Although I could. It's plenty I could say to disrupt some households. I don't bother nobody.
Yep.
I don't bother nobody. I don't curse nobody. I don't argue with nobody. I try to be pretty reasonable. You know, I'll be calling you. I'll be like, look, I don't really want to do this. And, you know, I feel this way. But I try to put my emotions aside and say, hey, you know, all right, this is bigger than me. I'm going to let them do X, Y, Z. But after a while, you feel like, I'm tired of bending and lying. Right. Like, come on, do what you're supposed to do. I got to do what I'm supposed to do. You do what you're supposed to do. But I'm pretty much solid. Like, I see what other men go through, and I be like, damn.
I'm just over here chilling. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't bothering nobody. Taking care of my business. All I ask is that if we created children together, you help me take care of them.
I don't want nothing else from you.
That's it. I don't want nothing from you. I don't need nothing from you. None of that.
A lot of men don't say it like that, though.
They don't.
It's alright. I'm still.
But anyway, that was fun.
This was good.
This show is really like therapy, you know?
That's the best part. That's the point.
Yeah.
Aww.
It's so cool.
I love us.
I had a bomb weekend. I mean, damn. Ooh, it was into existence.
I know that's right. Look at you better.
Yes. I had a bomb week. Today threw me off a little bit. You know, I had the devil.
Ooh, you sound like your mother
hit me up.
When you said, you know,
you know, had the devil hit me up today, but hey, I got so many good things going on in my life. I can't even dwell on that. Run out mouth. Damn.
So happy Father's Day and all that.
Happy Father's Day to all the dads.
And thank you for eating with us, bitch. We did a little sad ass, half ass.
Next time it'll be better. That was fun for the first
we learning.
time.
Look, I'm about to say, but this is, I think it's cute in the sense that this is really how we fucking eat and talk when we just me and you without a damn camera on, which is what our channel is supposed to be. It's supposed to be us just
being us.
Yep.
And talking, and hopefully people could relate and join us and sit at the table. So maybe next time you guys could grab your favorite dish and your
favorite drink,
and come step with us.
Hey.
So until next episode.
Peace.